Hi everyone, welcome to Kay Warner Studio. Today we're going to talk about watercolor paints. As I mentioned in my last video, I was able to buy 100 half pans for £17 from an English company called The Paper House, and I was very excited about that. It enabled me to fill my metal pallet boxes that I purchased from jacksonart.com. Here's what they look like empty. They're really sturdy, nice hinges, lots of mixing space. There's a ring on the back so you can, use it in multiple ways instead of just sitting at a desk and painting. It allows you to make it more mobile. Now, I can appreciate that watercolor paint can be expensive, especially if you're going to buy a lot of tubes and fill half pans or whole pans. It is the most economical way to do it for artist color paints. However, I have found a great substitute for people that want to get into watercoloring but don't want to lay out a whole lot of money. And in my search, I found this paint company, St. Petersburg. They have two lines that I found to be really good quality paint: White Nights and Sonnet. This particular reference material was provided by the paint company. It lists the light fastness and as well as the pigments numbers, and let me see whether it's transparent or opaque or semi-transparent. Just a lot of information on this card. So I wanted to show you how certain colors swatch, and when you purchase the White Nights, it comes in a set of 36, I think 36 paints in a plastic palette, which is similar to this metal one. One flap folds over and it's compact. Now, the thing is that these all come individually wrapped, and in the wrapper they have the pigment number and all the information that's on the reference card directly onto the paint, and then you can replace them back into the box. I left them how they came, but you can rearrange them. Sometimes if you put colors by their complementary colors, it'll make those colors stand out more on the palette. My suggestion would be that you do a swatch of your paint no matter what brand it is so you can see. So this plastic palette is the St. Petersburg, or the White Nights version of St. Petersburg's paint. And this is Sonnet. This comes in a cardboard box with a sleeve over the top, and this little tray is plastic. These pans come individually wrapped with the same information that are on the other ones, the pigment numbers, their light fastness, and a few other bits of information you need. As you can see, this pan is transparent. The White Nights pans are not. They're solid white. I do not really see that much difference in the paint. This pan is slightly narrower than the Sonnet. So it may well be that you get more paint in the Sonnet version. So I just wanted to try a color that's constant in almost every palette that you get, and that is French Ultramarine. This French Ultramarine is by Jackson's Art. I wanted to try that because they offered them for like 40 cents. This French Ultramarine is Winsor Newton. Now I have a lot on there, but if I spread it out, you'll see that it's the same color as the one next to it. And if I take the White Nights French Ultramarine and put that one here, you can see same nice bright brilliant blue. And then we're going to come on to the Sonnet. I believe it's that one there. These paints get nice and juicy with a little bit of water. I've never had to spray them ahead of time to get them to work like I've had to with some other paints. So I would suggest you buy either one of these rather than go to the student route, because where can you get 24 paints for $20 delivered to the door? So there's the swatch of them all, as you can see. No different. Nice clear paint. There isn't any chalkiness, no roughed over residue, nothing. This is a great buy. They've done a bang up job with their paints. Now I want to show you another color, two colors that are on this palette that I don't have in my other palette that I bought tubes of paint for. That's called a Chromium Green. How beautiful is that? And I think this one here is, see, same colors, same exact colors. There's no reason for you to go elsewhere when you can get them here. And they have their yellows. They give you 2 yellows, 2 reds, an assortment of blues, you know, 2 or 3 blues. You have greens, you have sepia, you have neutral tint, you have everything that you're going to need for either one. So this is a swatch for the Sonnet brand. You have violet and purple and everything you could want there. And then on the White Nights, this is the swatch that was, this piece of paper comes in your palette for you to do. And this one also has an assortment of reds and yellows and greens. And there's that dark green that I just did. So if you would like to give watercoloring a try, but don't want to have to lay out a lot of cash, either one of those sets would be a great starter for you. And I don't think you'd have to go any farther unless you chose to. So thank you for spending your time with me. Bye bye.